The Beatles to this day are one of the most famous and popular rock and roll groups in the world. The group shattered many sales records and had more than 50 top hit singles. The Beatles started a new era of music. Their music was unusual because most rock was strong beat with no melody, and they added melody to the rock. The Beatles also added strong and meaningful lyrics. The group included George Harrison, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and Richard Starkey, Ringo Starr. All the Beatles were born and raised in Liverpool, England. John Lennon was the leader of the band, one of the two lead singers, the rhythm guitarist and a songwriter. George Harrison was the lead guitarist. Paul McCartney was a songwriter, one of the two lead singers and a bassist. Ringo Starr played the drums. The Beatles were discovered on November the 9th, 1961 by Brian Epstein, a manager of a record store in Liverpool. The Beatles' early music was influenced by singers Bob Dylan, Chuck Berry, and Elvis Presley. Their first two songs were Love Me Do and Please Please Me. After a while, their own musical ideas started to emerge, and their music developed from new and simple to sophisticated. The Beatles starred in two feature films, A Hard Day's Night, which earned $1.3 million in its first week, and Help. They also had their own full-length cartoon called Yellow Submarine. In 1964, the Beatles came to New York City for the first time and were an instant success. A couple of weeks later, after their New York appearance, the 5 best-selling records were by the Beatles. They became world famous. They introduced a new style in clothing and appearance too. They wore their hair long and shaggy, and soon all over the world people started wearing the Beatles' haircut. They were so popular that Beatlemania emerged. In 1967, the Beatles directed a movie magical mystery tour about themselves, in which they toured the England countryside in search of wonder, fun and magic. In 1970, the world-famous and world-loved Beatles separated. 35 years later, in 2005, the American entertainment industry magazine Variety named them the most iconic entertainers of the 20th century.